still confused. So apparently I've been dead this whole time. Which doesn't quite make sense to me. But, I mean, I guess I died during the last game, I guess.
Out of my way.
I guess I died during the last game, and it's like, just... I guess we got kidnapped, maybe, in Louisiana, and they ended up killing me, and we've been dead this whole time, and we've never known it. But I've been a part of the group the whole time.
I gotta keep going.
But, you know, it makes sense when you think about it, because I always wondered, how is it that he can lose his hand and just put it on, and you just never thought about it? You know, like, you just glue your fucking hand back on this whole time.
Ah, little Ava, my beautiful daughter. Come to me. Ava, is that you? Oh, how I've missed you. What? My power is leaving me.
Rose! Miranda!
Interesting. Your body certainly isn't normal.
Give Rose to me. Now!
You will see. Once I kill you properly, everything...
Get her now! Let go!
I've spent a lifetime creating this moment. And you try to take it away from me. I will take what is due. My desires will be fulfilled! Rose is mine!
What the fuck?
You fulfilled your purpose, Mr. Winters. You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious theRazMeister. Now, please do not worry for little Rose. I assure you I'll provide her with true happiness. So now you can die peacefully.
Christ, I'm not letting you get away.
Here I come.
Oh, shit.
Please, Mr. Winters, stop struggling.
Oh!
I shall finish this.
What the hell? Okay.
Why would you?
With me.
You understand the love of a parent to a child, don't you? How can you deny me?
Why the hell can't you realize Rose is my goddamn kid, not yours?
This is...
Holy shit.
You won't interfere.
Oh, God. Ignore.
Cease this foolishness. Your time is up! Now die!
Jesus.
The theRazMeister saved me from the pits of despair. It granted me this splendid power!
Yeah, Yeah, right. All it's done is drive you nuts.
So I'm wondering if she was always this powerful, or if she,
Will this kill you?
if she got these, you know, when she got infected with this crap, that then all of a sudden, you know, she had this power or some shit. Oh god. Oh. Maybe it's time to pull out the big gun. I only have 3 shots.
After all, everyone dies. Feel the dark god's wrath!
Holy shit. Okay. What do I... What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Did I win? Where is she? The hell are you?
Now, Mr. Winters, I think it's time you left things in my hands. Go on, rest now.
The hell I will.
I will take back my daughter! If I combine Rose with a megamycete, my daughter will be made manifest at last! I've waited a century, all for this day.
Okay.
Why do you persist in this race?
Oh, come on.
Die.
Where is she? Oh, shit. Where is she?
Why do you interfere? Surely you have no need
Fuck
for
off.
use now, so close to death.
She's my goddamn daughter. You psycho.
There's nothing. Come. Let's
Stay behind us. Okay. Gotta make another one of those.
curse this ramshackle village. Oh my
Shit.
Jesus.
I missed.
I can take any form I desire.
About your form.
A hound. Even a loving wife.
Oh! Damn it.
For my daughter.
Oh, shit.
I've never seen a human live without his heart. Are you sure you're not? The villagers, those warriors, they could do nothing to assuage my years of
I think I'm about to die.
loneliness.
Ever think the problem might be you, Miranda? You're not capable of real love.
Yeah, because you're fucking... God.
Die, 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 die.
Fuck.
I understand your feelings, Mr. Williams. Truly. But this is the end.
Nah.
This is how you end, villagers. To ensure I never see your face, I will feed you to the magnificent. Every single cell of your
Jesus. Just... Die! For God's sake!
Rose! Shh. Shh. It's all right, Rose. It's all right.
Ethan! Ethan! Come on, Ethan. Come on, Ethan, wake up. Oh, no.
Chris,
Ethan, you did it. It's finished.
I think we've finished each other.
Ethan, we gotta move. Keep moving, Ethan. There's a bomb in that thing that'll blow this whole village sky high. Hey, look at me. When I hit this trigger, we can't be anywhere near it. Ah, damn it. Mia's waiting for you. She's alive, you hear me? Alive.
Mia, I'm so sorry. I love you. Keep Rose safe.
Hey, hey. Hey. Hey, you tell yourself. Now, come on, it's not that much further.
Watch over her. Teach her to be strong.
God damn it.
Goodbye, Rosemary.
Ethan.
Rose?
Go. Go, take us up now.
Wait! Where's Ethan?
Get moving. We have to get clear.
No! We can't go, not without my husband!
Mia, sit down and strap in.
Not before you tell me where Ethan is. I know he wouldn't abandon us. Tell me what's going on. Where? What was that?
I told you to sit down.
Where is he? Chris? What have you done?
He's gone. I tried. He stayed so we could all escape. I'm sorry.
Captain, you need to see this. BSAA didn't send soldiers. This is a bioweapon.
What the hell were they thinking?
Orders, Captain.
Pick up the rest of the squad. Plot a course for BSAA Europe HQ. Someone's gotta pay.
So, you know, that's. I would say the first game is probably better, personally. But overall, I'd say it was still a pretty dang good game. You know, obviously, I don't think that's the end. With the way they obviously left this game open-ended right there. Pretty sure that there's more story to be told, whether it's through DLC or whether it's through another game. But I really enjoyed these last two Resident Evil games. They were really fun. The first game was far more scary, I feel like, for sure. This game is far more action-packed than the first. The first was way more, I feel like, inventory conscientious and had more to do with the horror element than this game did. This game had a hell of a lot more action, and you didn't really have to manage inventory all too much. You know, it wasn't like, I mean, it didn't really come into play too much because you were constantly using ammo and creating it, using it, and creating it, and so like it was wasn't as difficult, I feel like, but far more. It was a lot of fun shooting things up for sure, and I'm still a little confused about what happened. So he was a part. So Ethan was a part of the Megamycete this whole time. I guess he and Mia got kidnapped, I'm assuming, in Louisiana, and he died during the whole thing, and
Gifts we gave,
he didn't
but
realize
more you took, she snarled. So more in turn is due. In a blink, the girl was trapped inside a mirror. Her parents, though, had searched all day and at last arrived. With rampant rage, Father fought the witch, while Mother's loving touch shattered the dark enchantment. But the witch was strong, and Father yelled, "Save our daughter!" So Mother bore their child to safety as the forest was consumed. Even now, the burnt forest is a grim reminder of Father's sacrifice. To this day, any child who stares too long into the charred wasteland will be haunted by nightmares of getting lost while picking berries.
okay. So, I mean, that's a pretty good representation of kind of what happened here in this game. But so you know, I'm still trying to figure out kind of. So they're not really going to tell you when Ethan died. I'm guessing it's just during the first confrontation with, you know, Jack. I think his name was Jack. Can't remember in the first game, but you died, I suppose, and became part of the, you know, the Megamycete. And the beginning of that game, I guess it turns out that you were dead the whole time, but in your head, you were still searching for your wife, and went to go search for her, and, you know, ended up finding that family and fighting them, killing them, and whatnot. But it never occurred to you that you are a part of what was infecting them. And there were hints throughout these last two games, obviously. You know, people always, you know, in the back of your head, you're always questioning how the hell can you, like, cut someone's hand off and then just glue it back on with this goop juice that you have, you know, and it never really made sense, and your character never really asked, like, it's just weird that your character Ethan never really questioned it. Like, honestly, in real life, you get your hand cut off and then you stick it back on and pour some green juice on it and then it's just all better. Like, you would be questioning what the hell. But your character never really questioned it. So that kind of makes sense that they would explain that in the end of this game, you know, but it's just I didn't see that. I didn't really see that coming too much, even though it was kind of obvious from the get-go. But you know, it's just interesting. I mean, I guess I get, like, how did this lady end up kidnapping Mia? You know, I guess Ethan and Mia were living in this country, and then this witch thing kidnapped Mia while they were living in that same country and took the place of Mia to kidnap the child. And this whole time it was just a mother who ended up losing her kid when she was younger, and then fell onto this. She ended up discovering by accident this big ol' megamycete thing, and then she gained these powers to be invincible or whatever, and decided that I'm gonna try and use these powers to bring back my kid, and that's kind of where this whole thing kind of just began. It's interesting. I didn't really expect that to be the story anyway, but I don't know if there's gonna be DLC for this game. I'm pretty sure there will be. There was for the first game, or the last game, I should say, and you know, I expected there will be for this game, and maybe that'll be kind of the continuation of the story, or maybe, you know, there won't be DLC and there'll just be another game after this. But I'm curious where it's gonna go. Obviously, they were saying that they sent in the BSAA sent in these other bioweapons to, I guess, fight this other bioweapon, and like he said, someone's got to pay. So I'm almost positive there's either going to be a DLC that continues that story or a new game. But I feel like it would be a DLC, and then the next game in the Resident Evil series probably won't have to do with this story, I feel like. Because I don't know how much more they could tell about this story in one full game next. Like, who are you gonna... Because obviously Ethan is the main character, and he's dead, and he's gone. Obviously he kills the, the main source of his, being, so he ends up starting to die himself. So he just decides, you know what, I'm gonna take out the whole thing and save my family. But his child is sort of a very powerful being, I suppose. So very interesting. I guess you could technically continue the story with his kid and whatnot, or maybe you continue the story as Chris Redfield, or is it Chris Redfield? I don't know. Chris, whatever the fuck his name is. I can't, but because in the last game they made DLC with Chris. You got to play as Chris for the first time, and in this game you got to play as him quite a bit, actually. At the end of the game, which that part of the game was just kind of just run through the village and shoot the shit out of things, but it was interesting, and it's like they could definitely do a game where you just play as Chris, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know where this game's gonna go or where the story's gonna go, but good games all around. Definitely there are definitely worse games in the Resident Evil series, I feel like. So it's gonna be interesting to see kind of where this all goes. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the series. Sorry it took so long for me to complete. It's going through a lot with school and everything in these last couple years, so I'm glad I finally was able to complete this, in the end. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And let's see if there's anything after the credits, or if it's just going to take us to... Oh, here we go.
Do you think the little boy will be able to touch the moon?
Nobody can touch the moon. It's too far away.
Wait, what if he has a rocket ship?
Okay, then you can touch it, but it'd be very, very cold.
You were being silly. I don't think the moon feels
It does. But if
Hey, Dad. Happy birthday. Sorry I missed last week. I have a lot of tests coming up. You know how it is. Talk of the goddamn devil. Duty calls. I love you.
Yeah, I found her. Where else? Today of all days. We have a situation. You're needed, Evelyn.
Don't you ever call me that again.
Whoa, it's just a joke, Rose.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
We have a clear shot.
Stand down. I can handle it. She's just a kid.
Way to keep it together, Rose.
You're a lot like him, you know?
I know.
Oh, I guess I can move it. Okay. Village of Shadows, Jesus Christ. Following movies have been added. Village of Shadows, full version, creating the Village of Shadows. You can now get the following weapon from the extra content. Shop for finishing the main story. The WCX, what is that? You have completed the following challenges. Can be used to purchase items in the, okay. Okay, when you load the completed data, some things will carry from the completed game. Okay, I'm gonna obviously save it here. Okay. So there's obviously a survive the unsurvivable. And I'm curious what the hell that even means. So like, you can get the combat knife. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, was it a lightsaber? Complete all stages with at least SS rank in the mercenaries to unlock the LZ answerer for purchase. Here, infinite ammo for the handgun. Okay, I'm curious if the WCX is better than the Dragoon. That was the gun we were using as Chris. And then this is infinite ammo for that gun. The hand cannon. Finish the main story on at least hardcore difficulty to unlock the hand cannon. Rocket pistol. Got completed on Village's Shadows. I want the lightsaber, dude. What the fuck is this? Must be fully upgraded and fully customized. Infinite ammo for this guy. Just blasting the shit out of things. Okay, so like, you can obviously, oh damn. Yeah, you can obviously, I guess, okay, so there's a lot of, they're never gonna show his face? Come on now. I was wondering if they were ever gonna show that. You can unlock all these characters, I guess, you know, so you can see them. All these figurines. That's pretty cool. But, you know, it's just, I don't know, I guess, these are all just, okay, then you got concept art. Yeah, Ethan they never show Ethan's face. And I'm wondering if that's mainly because, you know, he's you, and you don't, you know, you kind of put yourself in his place. I'm assuming that's maybe what they wanted to do. But, you know, it's interesting. That that's kind of how it, you know, it goes. But there's obviously all these things, you know, and I feel like, you know, you can obviously just, you know, Rosemary Winter's all grown up. There you go. So, you know, at the end of the game, you have all of that going on, and it's just like, it's like, I guess maybe we're gonna play as her maybe in the next game, or maybe, you know, I mean, it obviously said the father's story has ended, is what it said, right? So that's obviously hinting at, well, there's another story, maybe, you know, and it's probably most likely going to be the story of Rosemary Winters, which she obviously knows who she is and what she's capable of, and they're probably obviously using her as a weapon to fight against these other bioweapons, I'm assuming. And she obviously knows her dad, who he was, what he was capable of, and what he did, so it's not like she's oblivious or hasn't been told about what's going on. So it's very interesting, and obviously she was very grown up there, probably around 18, I'm assuming, around 16, 18, or something like that. So, so she obviously is, you know, pretty well grown up, and it's been a while. So most likely going to be 16, 17, maybe 18 years into the future after Ethan's passing. So, interesting to see kind of where that story is going to go. I'm excited for that. That's cool. I think they're doing a very good job with this series. A lot of people have questions about the first person, because, you know, Resident Evil has always sort of been a third person experience. So they kind of went a different route with the first person in the last game, and it worked out really well. I feel like it worked out very well. And then this game, you know, stuck with the first person, and I still think it went pretty well. But third person is kind of Resident Evil style, so I'm wondering if they're going to kind of continue with the first person in the next game, or if they're going to do a third person version with Rosemary's, you know, story or something. But since we already know what Rosemary kind of looks like now grown up, it's possible that we'll play as her in a third person mode. If that makes sense, because you didn't ever see Ethan's face, and I guess maybe that was mainly because instead of creating an actual full-on character model with his facial features, they wanted you to feel more like you were Ethan, so they didn't give him a face. It was you kind of putting yourself into his body, whereas now we know what Rosemary actually really looks like, so maybe we won't play as her as a first-person mode. It'll be more like a third-person traditional style Resident Evil game. Who knows? I don't know what they're gonna do, but I'm looking forward to it. This was really well done. I enjoyed it. I think the last game was better, in a lot of ways, but this game was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the game. The story kind of went a little weird. I wasn't expecting it, and some of the stuff was a little cheesy at the end, but Ethan was a badass, and it kind of makes sense now why he was able to take so much punishment and never question it. Any normal person probably would have died at way long ago. So very, very cool, and I think that was a cool send off, for him to sacrifice himself. And I think his tombstone obviously said something along the lines of, he put family above all else, I think is what it said, or something along those lines. So very cool. I enjoyed it. Really cool story, and I'm looking forward to the next one. And if there's any DLC content, I'll obviously play that for you guys eventually, and obviously I'll play the next game. But until then, I hope you guys are doing well, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.